When I first discovered the power of manifestation, I was at a low point in my life. I had worked tirelessly for my dreams, but it seemed like nothing was working. So when I heard about the demonstration, I jumped in with everything I had. I covered my mirrors, walls, and even the ceiling of my room with affirmations, determined to see them the moment I opened my eyes. I was completely committed. However, despite all my efforts, it still didn't work out as I expected. What I realized is that many of us are missing some crucial pieces when it comes to manifesting our desires. There are 3 key elements that we often get wrong, and once you understand them, you can begin to manifest more effectively and much faster. There is a real science behind manifestation, and once you learn these principles, it becomes incredibly simple. I am here to share with you how you can begin to align your mind, body, and energy in a way that truly supports your goals. But first, let's address a big mistake that many people make. We tend to focus too much on our conscious desires. We say affirmations all day, hoping that our words will only bring about change. But here's the truth. Our conscious mind only controls about 5% of our reality, while the remaining 95% is shaped by the subconscious. This is where the real power is found. The subconscious mind runs the show. It is the source of our habits, beliefs, and patterns, many of which were programmed into us from childhood. According to psychologists, a large percentage of that subconscious programming is negative or redundant, keeping us trapped in patterns of frustration, lack, and doubt. You will notice your jaw closed, muscles tense, and posture tight. Your body is communicating that you are stuck in negative patterns. So even if you're saying positive affirmations, your body and emotions are still operating from a place of resistance, keeping you stuck in your old reality. This brings us to the second key principle: habits. There is a fascinating study from the University of California, Irvine on monkeys that reveals the power of repeated action. The researchers recorded most of the monkeys' fingers, leaving only their index fingers free. They repeatedly bent that finger 10,000 times. When the tape was finally removed, the monkeys continued to bend their fingers automatically. It became a habit, a physiological pattern that their body followed without thinking. You will notice your jaw closed, muscles tense, and posture tight. Your body is communicating that you are stuck in negative patterns. So even if you're saying positive affirmations, your body and emotions are still operating from a place of resistance, keeping you stuck in your old reality. This brings us to the second key principle: habits. There's a fascinating study from the University of California, Irvine, on monkeys that reveals the power of repeated action. The researchers recorded most of the monkeys' fingers, leaving only their index fingers free. They repeatedly bent that finger 10,000 times. When the tape was finally removed, the monkeys continued to bend their fingers automatically. It became a habit, a physiological pattern that their body followed without thinking. The same is true for you. Whatever you repeat day after day, be it your thoughts, emotions, or actions, it becomes a habit and forms the physiological patterns of your life. If you want to change your reality, you must consciously create new habits that align with your desires. Manifestation is not just about thinking or wishing for something. It's about embodying the feeling of what you want and integrating it into your daily life. So if you're ready to manifest more effectively, start by changing your inner and outer worlds. Align your physiology, emotions, and actions with your desires, and the universe will respond. It's not magic, it's science. And once you apply these principles, the results will speak for themselves. It doesn't take 10,000 repetitions to form a new habit, contrary to what many believe. In a fascinating study, researchers found that when they stimulated the pleasure centers in a monkey's brain while making it perform a simple action, such as bending its finger, The monkey only needed to repeat the action 20 times before it became a habit. This shows that when emotions are linked to an action, it can quickly become ingrained in your behavior, even in a short period of time. This is also true for us. Take something as simple as checking your bank account. If you often feel frustration, fear, or anger when looking at your balance, your body and mind will automatically start to react this way. You may notice your jaw tightening, shoulders tense, or your posture becoming rigid. This is your brain and body reinforcing the emotional connection you've built with that activity. Just like the monkeys. The key to transformation is understanding this simple truth. Feeling is the secret. It's not about how many times you repeat something. It's about how you feel while you do it. Emotions are what trigger lasting change. For example, imagine someone saying, "I love you." You have three possible responses. One where it's said in a flat, emotionless tone, one where it's said with a little more heat, and one where it's filled with genuine emotion. We all know that the third feels the most real, the most powerful. Words are important, but the emotions behind those words are what create a lasting impact. Now, let's say you want to manifest something, like becoming a millionaire. You can repeat the statement, "I am a millionaire," over and over again. But if you don't feel the emotion behind that statement, it won't have the same effect. Feeling the abundance you desire is what will align your energy with that reality. I learned this firsthand when I started changing emotions around my own goals. By simply saying my wishes out loud with emotion, something extraordinary happened. I didn't just say, "I'm a millionaire author and speaker." I said it with passion, belief, and emotion. I could feel the energy in my body, and before I knew it, I had books published with one of the largest publishing companies in New York, Penguin Random House, and made my first $1 million. The lesson here is clear. To create real change, it's not about the techniques or just the words. It's about how deeply you can feel the reality of your goals. When you combine your emotions with your desires, that's when things really start to manifest. I want to invite you to try something powerful. Take your goals and speak out loud. Not just silently in your mind, but say them out loud. This simple act engages your body and mind in a way that helps you feel the emotion of what you are saying. The key is to feel it. When you do, you will gain awareness of where your thoughts and feelings may not be aligned with your desires. Start small. Set a timer for 2 minutes on your phone, and during those 2 minutes, talk out loud about your goals. Repeat affirmations like, "I am a millionaire author," or "Money comes easy and fast to me," over and over again. As you do this, pay attention to how your body responds. Do you smile? Are your shoulders open, or do you slouch? Do you feel insecure? Even something as simple as a smile can change your entire energy. You can do this practice anywhere, in your car, in front of a mirror, in your bedroom, or even in the shower. I promise if you do this for a few minutes every day, you will be amazed at how quickly your reality begins to change and align with your desires. Magic happens when you really feel it, when you consciously engage your body and your emotions. For example, when you say, "Money comes easy and fast to me," notice the difference in your physiology when you really believe it. Your face may brighten, your posture may open, and your nervous system will begin to react differently. You're not just saying words. You are creating a new energetic vibration that will begin to influence your reality. Here's something powerful to understand. Your subconscious mind controls 95% of your life. This includes your habits, your behaviors, your actions, and even your emotions. But here's the catch. Your subconscious is not logical. It's emotional. And the way it is programmed is through the repeated emotions that you have experienced throughout your life. If you grew up in a home where there was trauma, conflict, or fear around relationships or money, your subconscious internalized those emotions. For example, if you experienced financial stress as a child, perhaps your parents struggled for money or declared bankruptcy, you have subconsciously associated money with stress or fear. As an adult, you may consciously want more money. You may set goals, work hard, and take all the right steps, but deep down, your subconscious is still associating money with anxiety or worry. As a result, you may find yourself in situations where, despite your efforts, the results simply do not match your intentions. You can go to interviews or sales meetings, say all the right things, but still miss the opportunity. Because why? Because your subconscious energy, your emotions, and vibrations are sending fear signals, and others can sense it, even if they can't consciously identify what it is. This is why it is so important to reprogram your subconscious mind. A powerful way to do this is through intentional practices like speaking out loud. But here's the game changer. Right after you speak your goals and affirmations, take a few minutes to listen to a success hypnosis. This process helps you shift your energy on a deeper level. It's like unlocking a door that was previously closed, and once it's open, you can implant new beliefs and new realities into your mind. When you make this change in your physiology, it changes everything. Your subconscious no longer functions based on fear and past trauma. It begins to absorb new, empowering beliefs that align with your desires. This is the key to lasting transformation. So speak your goals, feel them deeply, and support them with powerful subconscious reprogramming. The results will be nothing short of life-changing. Take action today. Create the change in your physiology. Listen to success hypnosis and watch your life begin to change in ways you never imagined. Trust this process and watch the incredible changes unfold. You are creating your reality, be it